all it then, or
Yeah,
did you?
yeah. I
Might be worth it.
No, yeah, it was about $200 worth of salt.
Yeah.
And put in, what it is it takes the salt water and makes chlorine. It makes its own chlorine.
Kind of like a water softener concept.
Yeah, but you don't have to add anything. I mean,
Wow.
All right. We are less than 60 seconds from, so I think we can go ahead and can go back into session and continue. Here we have scheduled the CDBG second public hearing, and we'll turn it over to you, Joe.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna pass around the agenda, and the one that's marked for you, if you would sign that when we're done, I would appreciate it, so I can have it for my records. And I'm gonna pass around a sign-in sheet just so I can have documentation of everyone that's here.
is the second hearing the final hearing?
Yes, and this is where you, after we do the hearing, you'll do the resolution approving all of the projects that we already talked about, so. Seneca County intends to apply to the Ohio Development Services Agency Office of Community Development for funding under the Community Development Program, a federally funded program administered by the state. Seneca County is eligible for $108,000 of fiscal year 2014 CDBG allocation funding, provided the county meets certain program requirements. Additionally, Seneca County is eligible to apply for competitive set-asides, programs for critical infrastructure and neighborhood revitalization of up to $300,000 each. On March 4th, 2014, the first public hearing was conducted to inform citizens about the CDBG programs, how they may be used, what activities are eligible, and other important program requirements. Based on both citizen input and local officials' assessment of county needs, Seneca County is proposing to undertake the following activities for fiscal year 2014. For the CDBG 14 allocation program, the project activity is public rehab in the Seneca County Services Building of elevator replacement or upgrade. CDBG funds allocated to that program, to that activity, $86,400, and that is to benefit limited clientele. Then Fair Housing and Administration, the CDBG funding portion for that is $21,600 with 2 alternate projects. In the event that something may happen to the project number 1 of the elevator replacement and upgrade, then alternate project number 1 is public rehab in the city of Fostoria, city building, ADA accessible restroom of $43,200 to benefit limited clientele. And then alternate project number 2, public rehab, Village of New Regal, sidewalk replacement, $43,200, and that's to benefit low to moderate income persons, for a total of $108,000 of that funding. Due to the citizens' participation policy, anyone wishing to voice a complaint must do so in writing to the Seneca County Commissioners, and they will respond within 10 days of receiving the complaint. All complaints will be forwarded to the Ohio Development Services Agency for review. The grant applications are due to the Ohio Development Services Agency Office of Community Development by Friday, June 20th. And so at this point, any questions or comments from anybody? Okay, then with no questions or comments, then that's all I have for the hearing, second public hearing.
Okay. Guess the hearing stands adjourned. There's no comments.
I want to thank you, Joe, for taking this responsibility on at the end of your tenure with the county. I think it speaks well of you personally for tying this loose end up before you depart. And I want to thank you personally.
You're welcome.
I have a resolution, approval of projects and amounts for the CDBG FY14 Community Development Allocation Program, authorizing the current president to the Board of Seneca County Commissioners to sign the application to be submitted for the county CDBG FY14 Community Development Allocation Program.
I move we approve.
Seconded.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments or concerns? Questions? Okay, roll call, please.
Commissioner Whitman?
Yes.
Commissioner Zoller?
Yes.
Commissioner Stacy?
Yes, stands approved. Thank you. All right. Unless at this time there's any citizens' comments that have need to come before? A motion to adjourn.
Now make the motion.
Second?
Moved in second. We stand adjourned. Thank you.
Question, years ago, what was, before they